Hello, I just wanted to make a real quick video going over the contents of the bag that you were picking up from school. Either you picked that up today or hopefully you are picking it up tomorrow. If for some reason you are unable to pick that up, please let me know. I can put you in contact with Mrs. Jewell and she can somehow make some arrangements for you to get that packet. It's very important that your student has that packet because the next 3 weeks, the materials that they will need for the lessons that I will be presenting are in the bags that the kids are getting. So if you need some assistance with that, please let me know. And like I said, I'll put you in contact with Mrs. Jewell. So real quick here, what is in your bag? The kids have all workbooks that they had from their other classes. So those came with them to my class. We will not use those workbooks in our lessons because everyone did not come with the same workbooks. So those are for at-home use. There are some good things in there if you're looking for anything extra or maybe some work throughout the summer. There are some things in those workbooks that can be very helpful. So keep those, maybe set them aside for now, but they're useful. The other thing that is in the bag, I put a baggie with a can of Play-Doh, and there's sidewalk chalk, and then there are 2 dice in that bag. The Play-Doh is something that I will use for practicing sight words, so that right now needs to kind of be kept in a safe place so that kids can have it handy when they need it. The sidewalk chalk I did not incorporate into any of my lessons. I just thought that was something that the kids could use to have fun. If on a nice day, they can use that to go write sight words. If it's a nice day, go outside, you're gonna get a packet with sight words. They can use those to write sight words. So fun. The other thing are the dice. They do need those for a lot of the activities that we will be doing for math. So again, those are something that need to be kept in a safe place. You also have a couple of calendars or ideas for things from our specials teachers. So there's one from the art, gym, and music teacher. Read over those. They have information. I believe Mr. Harrell, our gym teacher, is going to be putting out a video every Wednesday that kids might be interested in watching. I will try to make sure I include that in what I forward to you every Wednesday. The other thing that is in your bag is a packet of sight words. These are something that if you use, which I would recommend, cut them out, put them in a baggie, keep them in a safe place. Like I said, this would be great to take outside on a nice day and have your student write the words. Read it, write it on the driveway, sidewalk, wherever with their sidewalk chalk. Along with the sight words, you will find a white piece of paper that has it's a list of sight words with a checklist. Right before we left, Mrs. Feltman was testing kids on sight words. So on that paper, if there are any words highlighted in purple, those are words that your student did not know. If there's a line that says stop, that means she stopped going through the list because they were having some trouble with the words previous to that. So that's a good guide if you want to take a look at that. All right, so as far as the next 3 weeks go, this is what you will need to have to help your student be successful for the next 3 weeks. I have included a schedule. On the front page is the schedule for next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Those are days that you will be receiving lessons from me. It gives you math and it gives you reading. Math, it'll tell you the lesson. It will tell you the supplies that you need. And then it'll say assessment. Reading, it will tell you the book, the skill, what we're doing for phonics. It'll give you sight words, and then again, assessment. Assessment is the important part because that is your part. Assessment is what I will ask you to document and send to me so that I can just make sure that students are doing okay with what I'm trying to show them. Like for example, the dice game that we'll be learning on Monday, it's new to them. It does involve subtraction, so what I would benefit from seeing that is if you take a picture of their number sentences, I can see that they're writing them correctly. If you send me a video of them actually playing the game, then what I can see is the strategy that they choose to use. That way I can provide feedback if I need to, or also if you have questions during that time, looking at their work will help me answer your questions even better. So assessment, you have an assessment for math, which is something to submit. You have an assessment for reading, so something to submit. When I say submit, I mean either, like I said, take a picture and email it or video and email it. In the packets, it is broken up. It's one large packet, but there's a schedule for each week. So for next week, here's that. And then there's another one for the third week. As you flip through this week, I tried to put things in order. So for Monday, one of the supplies that you need is the 10 frames. That's the first page. The next day, Wednesday, you will need the car race game board, which is this for math. And then for reading, you have a story map. Okay, so everything is in order. As I'm going through the lessons, I will always model anything that I ask them to turn in so that they can see an example of what I expect from them. That is also obviously going to be helpful to you. So I will try to make this as easy as possible for you. Okay, so the other thing, you will need these for math. There are several days where we will use the number cards. These do need to be cut out. And again, I'd put them in a baggie and keep them in a safe place. I think that's really about it. Like I said, the packet should hopefully go in order. I tried to make it as easy as I could so that, like, for example, the materials, you know exactly what you need for that day. The assessment may be a worksheet that I want you to take a picture of for reading. It may just be like on Monday, it's rainbow write words, or rainbow write the sight words. Take a picture and send it. So when I'm sure most of you have no idea what rainbow words are, or rainbow write. That's what I mean when I say I will always model and give an example of exactly what I want, just to make your lives easier. As we go through these next few weeks, I just want you to know that you are not expected to be the teacher. You're not teaching them. Your job is not to teach them. Your job is just to support them and guide them through this time. I am here for any support. I can even do like a Zoom meeting like we have done the past couple Fridays. I can do that one-on-one with someone if they need that type of support. I'm here to do whatever I can possibly do to make your lives easier. I know a lot of you are working from home. I know a lot of you have other kids who are in the exact same boat. So my job is just to do what I can to make your lives easier. So please let me know what I can do. The only other thing I wanted to mention was headphones. There are headphones in your student's bag. If you did not send those in, that's because right before we left for break, any student who did not have headphones was donated a pair from the church across the street. So those are yours. They are yours to keep. I think that is it. If you have any questions about anything in the packet, come Monday after the lessons are sent out. If you have any questions about the lessons, please do not hesitate to contact me. That is what I'm here for. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will also be posting a video Friday to read an Easter story to the kids. So that is it. All right. Have a great day. Thanks.